Welcome to Vysteries. Today, I bring you a case that has captivated public attention and unveiled a dark web of deceit and crime, the Outreau case. This scandal, commonly known as the Outreau Affair, involves allegations of child abuse, wrongful convictions, and judicial errors that have left an indelible mark on France's legal and social landscape. The story begins in the small town of Outreau, near Boulogne-sur-Mer in northern France. In 2001, a report of child abuse led to the arrest of a couple, Thierry Delay and his wife Myriam Badawi. Authorities uncovered evidence suggesting that their own children, along with others, had been victims of sexual abuse. What appeared to be an isolated case of domestic abuse soon turned into a much wider and more complicated investigation. As the investigation progressed, more and more people were implicated. The children involved began naming other adults as participants in the abuse. Among the accused were neighbors, family friends, and even respected professionals, such as a priest, a teacher, and a bailiff. In total, 17 people were arrested and accused of being part of a pedophilia network. The seriousness of the allegations and the number of suspects quickly captured media and public attention. Judge Fabrice Burgaud was in charge of the case and soon became a central figure in the controversy. Burgaud's methodology was widely criticized for its rigor and lack of consideration for the presumption of innocence. Intensive interrogations and lengthy pretrial detentions became the norm. As accusations piled up, so did the pressure on the judicial system to prosecute the supposed guilty parties. However, serious doubts about the validity of the accusations began to emerge during the trials. The children's statements contradicted each other, and some of the accused provided solid alibis. The children's behavior during interviews came under scrutiny, and experts began to question whether interrogation techniques could have induced false or suggestive memories. Additionally, some of the children portrayed the accused in terms that seemed inconsistent with reality. The lack of physical evidence and the almost exclusive reliance on inconsistent testimonies exposed the weaknesses of the case. The situation reached a critical point in 2004 when the main trial concluded with the conviction of only 4 of the original 17 accused, including Thierry Delay and Myriam Badawi, who confessed to their crimes. The other 13 accused were acquitted, many of them after spending several years in pretrial detention. The acquittal of most of the accused sparked a national scandal. The lives of these individuals had been shattered by false accusations and the lengthy legal process. Some lost their jobs, their families, and their mental health. Public and media reactions were intense, and there was a widespread outcry for a thorough review of the judicial system. Official reaction was swift. In 2006, a parliamentary commission was established to investigate the errors made during the case. The commission concluded that significant mistakes had been made in the investigation and prosecution process. Criticisms included the lack of oversight of the investigating judge, the absence of a defense lawyer during the children's interviews, and the media pressure that may have influenced the course of the case. One of the most controversial aspects of the Outreau case was the role of Judge Fabrice Burgaud. Burgaud defended his actions by claiming he acted according to the evidence presented, but the parliamentary commission and public opinion held him responsible for many of the errors made. The judge faced severe criticism, and his career was marred by this scandal. The lack of specific training for handling child abuse cases and the pressure to achieve quick results were cited as factors contributing to his poor performance. The Outreau case also led to significant reforms in the French judicial system. As a result of this scandal, important changes were implemented to better protect the rights of the accused and ensure more rigorous and balanced investigations. Reforms included the mandatory videotaping of all interviews with minors, the obligatory presence of a defense lawyer during these interviews, and increased oversight of investigating judges. The repercussions of the Outreau case extended beyond the legal realm. French society was deeply affected by the revelation that the judicial system could fail so catastrophically. Trust in institutions suffered a blow, and the case became a symbol of the need for a more humane and careful justice system. The media were also criticized for their role in inflaming the situation and prejudging the accused before their guilt was established. In the following years, many of those accused in the Outreau case tried to rebuild their lives, but the scars of the scandal remained. Some sought financial compensation for the damages they suffered, and there were a series of lawsuits against the state for the mishandling of the case. These compensations varied, but were seen as a belated attempt to remedy the wrongs committed. Thierry Delay and Myriam Badawi were the only convicted individuals who actually participated in the abuses. Their actions and initial confessions triggered a series of events that resulted in one of the most notorious judicial errors in French history. Badawi, in particular, was a central figure in the development of the case, as her testimonies incriminated several innocent people. Throughout the process, she repeatedly changed her statements, adding to the confusion and chaos. The Outreau case is remembered as a warning about the dangers of collective hysteria and judicial errors. It highlights the importance of a balanced and fair judicial system, where the presumption of innocence must be respected and investigations must be conducted with rigor and without prejudice. The story of Outreau remains a crucial lesson for any society committed to justice and human rights. In this video, we have delved deeply into the Outreau case, from its origins to its lasting impact on French society. Along the way, we have uncovered the details of the investigations, the trials, and the reforms that emerged from this tragic and complex case. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found this deep dive into the Outreau case informative and thought-provoking. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more fascinating content on mysteries and intriguing cases. Leave me your ideas for future videos in the comments box. See you next time.